All right, let's take a quick look at the Aiper S1. This is the non-pro version. It is a much smaller, simpler, and more affordable robot than the S1 Pro. S1 Pro I've reviewed previously and is a very heavy, capable robot. This is more suited for the average consumer, sits around the $500 price mark. And I think it's the best competitor that I can compare it to is the Waibot C1. The Aiper does not have any smart app control. There's no Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Just a simple button interface that can get you through its different modes. Standard mode, floor mode, wall mode, and sort of a cycle on the floor mode where it will allow you to clean for a couple days. So you can hear it's trying to detect if it's in the water. It will not. It will go back to sleep. Here's a look at the basket. Basket material-wise feels a little cheaper. Plastic is a little more rigid. Not my favorite basket. It works well. You just, again, can't really hold it by the handle while you're cleaning it out. You got the hose here. You're going to end up holding it like this. But it's fairly easy to clean. All right, you can see a shut off there. Let's take another look at the bottom. You can see a single roller. They do give you extras when they wear out. This is a drain, so when you pull it out by the hook, all the water will come out of here quickly, make it much easier, lighter to lift up. And that's a good feature. They did not have that on the S1 Pro, which made it much heavier to pull out of the water. Exhaust area is here versus here on the S1 Pro. Again, much better for wall climbing. It's a much smaller robot, simpler robot. Again, no apps, nothing like that. Waibot, I still think the Waibot is a better robot in this price point. But the Aiper is completely capable. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this in the water. I'm going to pause this here, throw it in the water, and we'll pick back up watching it do some wall work. Okay, we're back and we're letting the Aiper climb the walls here so you can get an idea. It's in the deep end. No problem climbing the wall. It does generally go about doing all of the walls first, and then once it's down to 50% of its battery, which you'll notice by the status light, you can see it's blue now. That means it's above 50%. Once it turns sort of an amber yellow, that means it's below 50%. And usually when it starts to move to doing the floors, when you have it in standard mode. Obviously, if you did a wall mode or floor mode, it would spend all of its time doing that. But you can see it has no trouble making it all the way up. Went over the jet, all the way to the tile line. We'll scrub for a few seconds and then work its way back down. So you can see there, it wasn't able to go back down, I think, because the jet was sort of blocking it. So it did just turn off of it. It just turned off its pump so that it could fall. So it was smart enough to realize that it was kind of stuck. You can see that it's reorientating itself. It's going to pick another wall to go up. Actually, I'm curious to see how it will handle this shelf. If it will go over the shelf and continue on, or if it will stop at the top of the shelf. Yeah, looks like it's going to go over it. So that's my swim out there, and as you see, it had no problem going up, over, and continuing, and will not leave that tile line dirty. It will get that too. All right, so Pool's fairly clean. I don't expect it to pick up a lot of debris. I'll go ahead and stop this here, and I'll pick it back up once I empty the basket in a couple hours and we see how it did. But again, I don't think it's, well, sometimes it surprises me. I don't think there's going to be much in there because I did just vacuum this a couple of days ago. All right. Okay, we're back. It's been about 24 hours. I let it run. It got too dark to finish the video, so I just waited till the next day. Let's go ahead and get the Aiper out of the water. Alrighty, let's see what it picked up. Okay, so again, I didn't expect it to be too dirty, but you can see that there's quite a bit of stuff, little debris that it picked up. Sand and bugs. That's pretty much what I get. All right, so did a good job. Go ahead and clean that out, but I think that wraps it up. Thanks for watching.
Here it is. Here's my Aiper Scuba 2025. Just bought it in July 25. It's doing wheelies across the pool. No, stop. Watch. Nothing. Spins. Wheelies. You can see it's about 4 inches off the bottom of the surface. Spins. By the way, it's set for the straight path. It's wheelies, stops, reverses. Got the idea? Piece of junk. Worthless. I wouldn't give you $10 for this piece of junk. And by the way, this is about the 8th time I've had it in my pool, so it's not like it's learning the pool and figuring it out. It's just junk.